Yes, guys, welcome to Pure Coys. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. As always, before I start my video, please do me the honor of liking and subscribing to the channel. It really is absolutely totally free, and you get to see this mug every time I post a video up. So let's get into it. The video I have titled today is the players I think that will cook under Thomas Frank. Now, I actually think we have the basis of a really good team. Not a squad. We are very light squad wise, but actually, first 11, 12, 13, maybe. I think we have a good team. Of course, it needs improving. And obviously, the summer transfer window is now open. So we will see who we sign to improve the squad and the team. But currently, this side is never a 17th place finish. We should be finishing in that top 6 or 7 for me with our current team. And I honestly think under Frank, we have some players that could really turn it on next season. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Drop a comment in. Let me know if there's any players you think will cook under Thomas Frank. I It doesn't feel right me saying players that will cook because I'm not the youngest, and I feel like as a young person saying, but hey, it's the way of the world, so I'm going to say it as well. The first player that I think will cook under Thomas Frank is, of course, James Maddison. Now, for me, he is a player that has been totally and utterly wasted under Ange Postecoglou, a central attacking midfielder, somebody who likes to get on the ball, somebody who likes to thread passes through lines, somebody with a great free kick, somebody with a great shot on him, and somebody with an eye for a pass. This is, without a doubt, our most creative player. And I think his creation has been shunted by Ange Postecoglou. And I think under Thomas Frank, we could be seeing an even better player than what we've seen. Now, there's no doubt he's had his injuries, his form has dipped from time to time, but when he's on it, James Maddison is easily our most creative player and easily our best player. The trouble is under Ange, the inverted fullbacks got in his way. He didn't have a lot of space in that number 10 role, so quite often he would drop deep to try and pick the ball up. I think under Thomas Frank, he will have space to do his thing, and I am so excited to see James Maddison in a Thomas Frank system. Guys, let me know how you feel about this. I think if Thomas Frank plays a three at the back, that's even more space for Maddison in midfield. I literally can't wait to see the guy. I think it's going to be like a new signing. I think we will see the best out of James Maddison. If he can stay fit next season, I think we are in for an absolute treat. And I think all these fans who haven't been overly keen on Maddison will change their tune and they will see what a player he is. So my first player that will cook under Thomas Frank is James Maddison. Now, the second player I think that will cook under Thomas Frank, and I'll be honest, I think he would probably cook under any manager, is a young player that I am really excited to see in next season. Last season was his breakthrough season. He did really well. He did really well. Like, listen, he's a young player. There were times when he gave the ball away. There were times when he was a bit rash, of course. But I absolutely love Lucas Bergvall. I think he is an absolute star in the making. And I think under Thomas Frank, we're going to see even better from him next season. Like I say, last season was his breakthrough season. He did fantastic. I think this season his confidence is going to grow, and I think he's going to be fantastic. Listen, Thomas Frank, being Scandinavian himself, I think he will get the best out of our Scandinavian players. Bergvall, hopefully the Kulusevski as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Bergvall next season. If you saw the pictures of him coming back into training, he just looked like he oozed confidence, even walking into the building. I don't know what you guys feel. If you haven't seen the video, go and watch the players coming back to pre-season training. Bergvall coming in, he looked tanned. Of course he would. He went on holiday. But he looked to have an aura about him. Like, I deserve to be here. You know, when new players come in, especially when they're young, and they haven't really been at a big club before. They look a bit nervous, and Bergvall did that last season. But the way he walked into the building, it was almost like he owned it. Like, this is my place. This is my place. This is my team, and I'm the man. And I think Bergvall will be the man next season. Him and Maddison. If we have him and Maddison in midfield and get a monster number 6, the sky's the limit for Bergvall. It really is. The sky's the absolute limit. So the second player that I think will cook under Thomas Frank is Lucas Bergvall. Now, the third player, and I'm only going to do 3 players, but guys, honestly, let me know in the comments who you think. If you think there's going to be different players, then let me know. And I actually think under Frank, I think most of the players are going to improve. Like I say, we are never a 17th place finish team last season. Should never have finished that low. So there's going to be a mass improvement. But I think we're going to see an improvement on so many of the players. And it's going to be like so many new signings in the team. I think so many of us are going to be surprised that, wow, he's actually a really good player. But the third player I think is going to cook under Ange is our number 9, not Richarlison. It is Dominic Solanke. I really do think next season we are going to see the best of this guy, mainly because also I think we're going to see the best of Maddison. I think Solanke will play on the shoulder a lot more. I think he will be in the box a lot more. I think him and Maddison may hopefully get on a good wavelength, and Maddison can slip balls into him and Solanke can finish. I actually think Solanke's a pretty good finisher. If you look at his goals last season, when he was one-on-one with a keeper or when he's in around that 6-yard box, bang, just really good finishing, really crisp finishing as well. It's when he had time to think about it, I think maybe he wasn't as good. I think if we can get the balls into Solanke, if Solanke stays in the box, another problem with Solanke last season and under Ange is that he worked so hard all over the pitch. He was never in the most important part of the pitch where he needed to be, and that was in between the sticks to score the goals, to get on the end of things. How many times last season did we see crosses come in and there's nobody there to finish? I think Thomas Frank will have Solanke in and around that 6-yard box, in and around the 18-yard box. Just say, get in now. We're going to get balls into you and you're going to score a lot of goals. And I actually think Solanke will cook. Listen, he's never going to be Harry Kane. He's not going to be a Gyökeres. He's not going to hit you 25, 30 goals a season. But I am going to put it out there now. Mud me all you want. But I am going to say that Dom Solanke will hit 20 Premier League goals next season because I think Frank will get the best out of him. So that's my third player that I think Thomas Frank will make cook. And that is Dom Solanke. So my 3 players that I think will cook under Frank are Maddison, Bergvall, and Solanke. Guys, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel. I've just hit 750, so I am 3/4 of the way to my first 1K. Any help would be much appreciated, guys. I love each and every one of you. Everyone that supported me over the last year. Much love to you all. And yeah, I will see you on the next video. Guys, have a great Sunday evening. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay pure Corys.
Brought us joy at the beautiful land.